we know about the next potential CEO. We've heard that Matthias Müller, according to one person familiar with the matter, he is a front runner. He's currently the CEO of Porsche. And then the other one, Anna, would be sort of thought of as the outside candidate, Herbert Diess. He came up through BMW, the big rival down in Bavaria to Volkswagen. He is now head of the Volkswagen brand. Now, behind me is the largest auto factory in Europe, some would even say in the world, depending on how you measure it. All morning we've been seeing shift workers come in. Just now we've started to see a few more suits come in. This is a company that's getting down to business. They want to have business as usual and start regaining the trust of consumers and then put all these legal issues and legal costs behind them.
Well, the issue is, of course, we don't know what the total cost of fixing this issue. The operating costs, probably we have some estimates. We don't know about the fines. We don't know about class action lawsuits. It's important to keep in mind, though, over what period of time will you have to settle those costs? And also, will Volkswagen need to raise capital to to actually meet those obligations? And if you we still think it's an incredibly strong business. The foundation is very strong. You have a very powerful luxury business with Audi and Porsche. You have a situation where the management already started to address some of the issues of the past, the conglomerate structure, trying to potentially eventually separate the truck business, which they're making signs is a possibility. So all those developments were underway. Totally unexpected what's happening on emissions. More important today, this is an industry crisis as much as a Volkswagen crisis.
What we see in a crisis situation is it's not really the crisis itself that damages an organisation, it's the way in which the organisation responds to it. And so what VW does now and what it continues to do over the coming days and months will determine whether it's an organisation like Toyota that actually rebounds from a major crisis, or one like BP that 5 years later, financially and in reputational terms, is still suffering from a major event.
Now the market starts to focus on the commercial consequences of what's happened here, and they are really quite serious. So it's probably a loss of market share. If you look back historically, it tends to be about a market share loss of 3 to 4% through an action like this. You look at Toyota, what happened there in the States, you look at the GM ignition issues, it tends to be a 3 to 4% loss of market share. There's probably a loss of pricing power. This was sold as a premium ecological vehicle. That marketing strategy disappears. There's trying to invest to get the right emission standards now in their vehicles. There are issues about funding. What does it mean for their leasing arm? What's the residual value of some of the cars now that they've leased? There are serious commercial consequences now.